Let's start with our startup pitches. I'm going to start with Asad Parkar, who's here live with us, Head of Product Design at UNL, with his 5-minute pitch. Over to you, Asad.
Very good evening to you all. My name is Asad, and I head the product design at UNL Global. UNL is a smart location services and mapping company that is built on the next generation of micro-location infrastructure. We started by solving the current addressing problem, since centralized map with static data couldn't meet the requirements of fast-growing emerging markets. To build the maps of tomorrow, we've pixelized the world into a smart 3D grid made up of semantic cells. Each cell acts as a micro database that can represent physical locations down to the accuracy of 1 centimeter square. It can also map elevation and run scripts for embedded map transactions, such as executing a smart contract. With this flexible architecture, we are enabling a fully integrated location ecosystem. This consists of the UNL micro-location platform that gives easy access to API-based location services, virtual private maps to manage your location data, and other powerful tools and applications. UNL platform is completely data agnostic. It is powered by multiple data providers, such as Here Technologies, that make for the base data of our virtual private maps. Through virtual private maps, we also enable our customers to create multiple private instances of this base map, which means they can confidently bring in their location data while maintaining 100% ownership. This makes virtual private maps a great tool for businesses who want to monetize their existing location data and POIs for internal as well as external data monetization. Through powerful APIs and SDKs, we are enabling location services across various categories. This includes maps, routing and navigation, geocoding and reverse geocoding, geofencing, and indoor venues. We also work with multiple partners and developer communities to promote building with the UNL infrastructure. Through our micro-location API services, we are enabling businesses across verticals to power their location-based services. This includes businesses in the last-mile logistics industries, supply chain, smart mobility and transport, fleet management, warehouse management, and much more. We are dedicated to bring tailor-made location services across various businesses in fast-growing emerging markets, such as Asia, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. We have successfully raised $6.5 million till date with key investors including Elevate VC, SG Innovate, VentureRock, SOSV, and Here Technologies. We are currently raising $15 million to accelerate product development and monetize qualified pipelines. Some of our recent achievements includes the launch of our micro-location platform, which now has more than 30 customers. That's within a span of a year. We have a strategic partnership in place with iGenesis to build the most accurate 3D map of India. And we are also participating in various government-led initiatives to create smart geofenced highways for electric vehicles. We are working towards our goal of building the Internet of Places. And we are doing so by creating domain name services or DNS protocols for physical locations. We are creating a dedicated app store for location-based applications and tools that are easy to plug and play, and a decentralized location-based data marketplace called UNLX. We are excited to bring our micro-location infrastructure to power hyper-local economies. That's it from me. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Asad. Thank you for being here live. Once again, that was Asad from UNL, a smart micro-location infrastructure company with their new generation mapping technologies. So again, we still have 4 more startup pitches to go, and they all come from the Move SG Accelerator. So coming back, online we have Jean, co-founder and CEO of Akion. Over to you, Jean.
From the applications that you see on this slide here. So from buses, trains, trucks, boats, and so on. The problem that Ekion is addressing is that current standard battery technology, the battery technology that you have in your Tesla or that you have in your laptop, this technology is not well suited to electrify these applications. If you have a bus that is full of passengers, the last thing you want is a battery fire. You need safer batteries to electrify these applications well. If you have a $10 million mining truck, the last thing you want is to spend 6 hours a day recharging your truck. You want to be able to charge it really fast so that your very expensive piece of capital can be used at full efficiency during the day. Finally, if you have an electric train, you want it to last for a very long time. Most locomotives are designed for 40 years, so that's a very long, a very big number of charge and discharge cycles of the battery. So you need batteries that will have extremely long longevity to electrify these applications well. So next slide, please. So standard battery technologies are not able to do that well, and that's what we are changing with a new technology that we call XNO. So for those who are technically inclined, XNO is the anode material of the lithium-ion battery that you see on this slide. So the anode is the component of the battery that stores the electricity, that stores the lithium-ion when you charge it. In standard batteries, the anode is a material called graphite. We replace it with the Ekion material that is protected by 13 patent families, 7 of which have granted patents, and that enables us to have batteries with extremely long cycle life, which you can see on the next slide, please. So you can see very long cycle life, more than 10,000 cycles. That's a 5-fold improvement over the standard. Very high safety. You can drive nail through the batteries. Nothing will happen to them. There will be no fire. And next slide, please. It's a pretty technical slide, but you can see on this slide that we've demonstrated multiple times batteries that are able to charge in less than 10 minutes. So that's at least 3 to 4 times improvement over the state of the art. So we can do that, the safety, the fast charging, and the longevity together in one battery, and that's what differentiates us from the competition, which is what this slide explains. Next and final slide, please. I'll say that Ekion's business model is to supply this, is to develop, produce, and supply this anode technology. So it's a material. So we supply this technology to battery manufacturers, to cell manufacturers across the world. There's about 40 cell manufacturers across the world who are testing and developing products based on our technologies at the moment. I'll highlight one that I can talk about because they're based in Singapore, Liron Power Company, which is a very promising, very interesting early stage cell manufacturer here in Singapore that I encourage you to see, and who have developed excellent cells based on XNO. We also work with pack makers and end users in the commercial and industrial e-mobility applications that I've mentioned on the first slide, and enable them to access this technology. So with that, I'd like to thank you for your attention and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jean. Thank you especially for your patience and waiting online. Once again, that was Ekion with XNO anode material. In fact, today Ekion is the world's leading supplier of niobium-based anodes for lithium-ion batteries. So if you're interested, do get in touch with them and our startups. Next up, we have Shadi Razak, co-founder and CTO of Angoka. Shadi, over to you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone, and I hope everyone had a good afternoon today and enjoyed the sessions. And thanks for MoveSG and Goldbelt for inviting us into the program. My name is Shadi Razak, co-founder and CTO of Angoka, and I'm here to introduce you to the golden standard of IoT security. Angoka is an IoT security company from the UK. We are disrupting the industry of IoT security, as our mission is to ensure the safety and the resilience of smart mobility and connected cities. We have been part of the National Cybersecurity Centre here in the UK, of their innovation program, where we have received great mentorship and collaboration from the institution, and they supported us in developing our technology and got cited into the national cyber strategy in the UK. Not to mention that they have supported us financially as well, which is quite a rare occasion. And all of that because we are resolving a big problem, a problem that endanger the safety of our lives, of our loved one, when they are traveling and using our new digital cities. As we all know, there will be a 1 trillion device that will be connected by 2023, and all of those devices are communicating between themselves on regular basis without a highly supervision all the time. And in addition to that, we have the quantum threat, and you've heard earlier today about the quantum computer progress in the world. So it's difficult to ensure the end-to-end security across the whole smart city and the infrastructure. Therefore, Angoka comes in and introduced a new paradigm shift from security, where we transferred the module of cybersecurity, or the pyramid of cybersecurity, where we are focusing on devices protection, making them the first and the last line of defense into the network, and that using our patent proprietary technology, which allow us to create a group of trusted devices, as we call them, a device private network, to communicate regardless of the geographical location or the enterprise networks that they are connected to. But also at the same time, our technology has been built to be quantum resilient, to be able to resist the quantum threat and be futuristic. And if that sounds too good to be true, here's a few examples that prove our technologies. And the first one is the Belfast City Autonomous Shuttle, and that is the first autonomous shuttles that will be developed into Northern Ireland and in Belfast, connecting between land mobility, maritime, as well as air mobility. So it's connecting the airports to the ports, to the public transport infrastructure, and that's around a 10 million project. And our focus on is to secure the autonomous shuttle as the communication within the shuttle, as well as the remote operation of these shuttles with our partners. Another example is Nissan Autonomous Logistics, where we are securing the teleoperation of logistics vehicles inside Nissan plants here in the UK, in the north of the UK, and ensuring that the teleoperators can manage multiple vehicles at the same time, regardless of the different network coverage that they will have of 5G or 4G or Wi-Fi. And that is an 8 million type of project. And the last one that I would highlight, and we are proud of, where we are part of the first autonomous drone superhighway across Europe, but it's built in the UK, and it covers between the south and the north for medical deliveries, as well as search and rescue. And that is a 13 million project, where we are securing the communications from the drones itself to the infrastructure and to the operators. And as you can see across all of these projects, we have a high profile type of providers or partners and a commercial alliance. Why we are here, and thanks to Goldbell and MoveSG during the time through the accelerator, we have just raised a seed round of 2.4 million in the UK, and we are in preparation to start our Series A towards the beginning of next year and end of this year. So if you are interested to register your interest and join us on the journey and join a unicorn in the making, in the world of cyber, please do drop me a line, or my co-founder and CEO, Yuri. Plus, we are looking forward to collaborate in order to deliver commercial projects across Asia as well as Europe. So if anyone is interested or believes that we can help them to secure the digitalization of their mobilities network or connected cities, please do reach out to us. And last but not least is, if you believe that we can collaborate with anyone as a channel partners, do please introduce them. On that, I'll wrap up and I'll say thank you to everyone. Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope to hear from everyone soon.
Well, thank you, Shadi, once again. And by the way, that was the same Yuri, one of the two quantum experts from the panel earlier. So once again, that was Angokha, an IoT cybersecurity company focused on protecting machine-to-machine communications in smart mobility domains. And next up, we have Angir Mesasari, CEO of Transtrack. Angir.
Hi everyone. Transtrack is a fleet operation optimizer and supply chain integrator with the aim to reduce costs, improve efficiency, and enhance sustainability. We've been in the logistics and transportation industry for more than 20 years, and we found out that companies are losing 20 to 40% on revenue, profitability, and productivity due to different issues in fleet operations such as late deliveries, theft, bad driver, fuel and maintenance costs, and integration to other systems. Transtrack helps companies increase 40% on productivity and fleet utilization, also reduce 30% on overtime, fuel and labor costs, total miles, and idle time by digitizing their fleet operations. We have proven product market fit by achieving strong growth numbers and annual churn of 0.32% over the last 12 months. We've secured $400,000 MRR with 74% margin and 17% month-on-month growth. To support our growth, we expanded the C-level by adding a COO and looking for a CFO, built 130 people in our team, certified by 3 ISOs, and own 6 IPs. Because of those achievements, we potentially achieve MRR of $11 million by the end of 2024. With our proprietary fleet operation optimizer solutions, we provide streamlined shipping process, leading to repeated customer purchases. Our fleet management system is a remote control of the fleet, driver, and cargo. Our transportation management will streamline the shipping process and ensuring the timely delivery. And our truck appointment system will solve truck congestion problem and seamless loading-unloading time. We potentially dominate the market with our flexible integration platform. Our platform is hardware agnostic, not rely on a certain brand or type, and recognize more than 1,000 type GPS devices in the market and very easy to integrate with other systems. We also offer a complete visibility across supply chain in a single platform to increase customer stickiness, new revenue stream, and improve margin as an end-to-end logistics solution to drive productivity, efficiency, and growth. We've been trusted by more than 600 customers and manage over 40,000 subscriptions over multiple verticals industries. We have 2 proven revenue streams: subscription fee from fleet management, transportation, truck appointment, and warehouse management system, and transaction fee from supply chain integrator as a 4PL marketplace platform for each party: shipper, transporter, insurance, cargo, and logistic financing. We have a clear and proven scalable route to market that has allowed us to achieve a 7x LTV CAC ratio through direct selling, partnership, and event. Our sales conversion rate from trial is 96%. We have successfully expanded our operation from 8 cities in 2021 to 28 cities. We cover services in 198 cities across 31 provinces in Indonesia. By the end of 2024, we will expand to 300 cities and maintain customer satisfaction forward. We potentially lead the market as an end-to-end supply chain solution, offer visibility and optimization, complete with AI and big data analytics to provide predictive and prescriptive solutions. Phase 2 of our growth is to expand regionally in Southeast Asia, and we've identified Malaysia, Singapore, Myanmar, and Thailand as our next market. We are expanding our senior team and onboarding strong advisor to help growth and expansion. My last role was a country manager and country sales director at a global fleet telematics company operating in 24 countries. My co-founder Aris has more than 10 years experience in software IoT with several leading companies in Indonesia. We are supported by a COO with more than 20 years of experience in leading logistic company, and we also work very closely with the regulator. Currently, we are looking for introduction to potential business partner for expansion, collaboration to penetrate the market deeper, and partnership to more resources and working capital. Our vision is to become the #1 fleet operation optimizer and supply chain integrator in the region to help business serve customers better. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Anggia. That was an Indonesian startup working on optimizing and digitizing fleet operations. And finally, we have Maxim Interbrick, co-founder of Sparrow Analytics. Over to you, Maxim.
Hello, my name is Maxim Interbrick and I'm co-founder of Sparrow. The current urbanization problems create lots of pollution and also a lot of different hazards. More than 70% population will live in cities. 99% of the city population is breathing polluted air. Global air pollution kills 7 million and more people. Every time the city's administration trying to solve this problem, they got absence of big environmental data. Corporate and businesses creating a lot of analytical tools, but they hungry for big data, which is absent. And citizens, they missing data on the personal exposure level. This what cities looks like today without Sparrow. There are only few static stations to measure air pollution and other hazards. Solution is a Sparrow solution to detect, monitor, and analyze in real time and historically. The solution of detect and monitor is consist out of the Sparrow node, which mounted on top of the public transport with over 15 environmental parameters taken at the same time with precise GPS position and the timestamp, air and noise pollution, road quality, and more. Our device is Swiss-made, patent pending, and also we are a member of different associations such as ITU, UNEP, and we aligned with Sustainable Goals number 3, 11, and 13. We mount the device on top of the vehicle and public transport and just let it ride and collect the data for us. After it happens, this is what city looks like with Sparrow. We have a lot of data, we see the hotspots, and we understand a lot of different gaps in the industry. So we fulfill them. An industry gap from the high resolution requirements of the data. The reliability is, in our case, up to 80% of accuracy. We are leading our standard and we have no problem with scalability because we don't require new infrastructure. And of course, our device is extremely affordable in comparison to other existing market solutions. The global market for environmental data has grown exponentially. There is global tech market of 690 million and CARG 5.5%. Environmental sensor market is continuously growing. Climate and environmental are second most important global problem. So the basically market is absolutely endless. We're tackling 70% of the global population by 2030. Target market in our case, it's actually cities which are any size. Over 500 cities we already have access via Smart Cities at ITU, 100 cities with the Google EIE program, and 4.2 billion is the global market for air pollution. The quality monitoring and the businesses that can enjoy from our data are enormous, from government, cities, pharma, sport, data aggregation, urban planning, real estate, security, smart cities, digital twin, and of course, citizens themselves. Citizens requires this information. Our Sparrow node basically have a very simple business model. We offer 400-900 per unit, or we can rent the device. The cloud access €300 per year, and then you have different API subscription for the data. Then we allow different companies such as Google, Airbnb, and others to link to our environmental marketplace and present our data in way of index or rating or categories on simple alerts. We estimate the amount of hardware and cloud income 28 million, API 50 million, and mobile app 10 million within the next 3 years, where we would like to address 100 cities with 10,000 sensors running across. Current progress and key milestones. We had recently achieved a lot of important things. For 3 years of R&D with academia, 2 years with Swiss engineering work, and 3 spare node version already coming, 4th upcoming version. We produced 30 devices. We have 5 proof of concept with cities which were approved and paid. We have dedicated unique laboratories that we created for the mobile calibration, and we have a great team of people that's supporting that from across the country and the globe. Thank you very much.